Start of the fourth quarter with a great crowd in Fort Myers, and the two folks down in the painted area, the double trouble. Audie Crooks, Addie Brown, their season averages 13.5 points, almost 20 points for Crooks. But South Carolina today has really shut them down.
Yeah, it has been a tough go, especially for Brown, has yet to score. Crooks came alive a little bit to start that third quarter, but just every shot has been tough for them. South Carolina has really locked in on the scout. They're sending two to them. They're sending size to them. So it's been a tough day for these two sophomores, but two really talented players that maybe we're not seeing the best of yet today, but still stay tuned to them because those two can really hoop.
Emily Ryan turns it over. Nice play by McDaniel. And she lays it in. Another turnover. That's the fourth from Emily Ryan, who still does not have an assist. She has never had a game in her college career without an assist.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, her assist to turnover ratio has been incredible. Coming into this game, 54 assists to just 10 turnovers.
Crooks draws a crowd. Fall away jumper short.
And I like the intention to create some separation, but you need a little more legs under that fadeaway.
With this tempo, too, going back and forth, quarter number 4, those legs can be a bit tired. Into the corner. Johnson for 3. Raven Johnson, another 3 today. She had 1 all season.
Yeah, she's got 2 today, and I think this is an important game for her confidence in herself. I'm sure her coaches and teammates have remained confident in her, but you see the smile there for Raven.
Just over a minute gone by this fourth quarter. Take a quick timeout in Fort Myers. Better than trying to wreck a season for Ohio State. That's what's on the line for them. Addie Brown puts it on the deck. Trying to get it into Crooks. Crooks is there. Crooks, cross-court pass to Hare from the corner. Offensive rebound. And a kick.
Credit to Iowa State. I mean, despite the score, they're still competing. They're still talking to one another. That was a good offensive set. It's been a really tough day from 3 for a team that's normally a really good three-point shooting team.
There's a 3. Off the mark again.
3 of 19. Oof.
There's still some in the tank, according to head coach Bill Fenley, in terms of making those threes. Just today has not been their day. There's a 3, but out of bounds. Got a foot on the line. Miriam Dowda. Ran into her own screener. Addie Brown. She has been hounded all day by this Gamecocks defense. Crooks, nope, follows her own shot.
And you see the connection that those two have had. Brown has yet to score, but she's set up Crooks a couple of times in that high-low look here in the second half.
Dowda thought about it. McDaniel, wide open lane. It was sealed.
Yeah, Maddie McDaniel is impressive out of Upper Marlboro, Maryland. And Dawn Staley said she already sees that she can trust her out on the floor. She's seeing the vision.
Ryan off the heel. And here come the Gamecocks again. Raven Johnson finds McDaniel again. Ooh, nice pass off. Freshman to freshman there, McDaniel to Edwards.
Pretty impressive stuff, and this is a good moment of the game for the Gamecocks. Some of the reserves getting some extended time on the floor to build chemistry, build confidence. The 2 freshmen look on point.
Back down low to Crooks. Fall away jumper. That's good.
She's got that patented, for sure.
And a carry called on Tessa Johnson. Instant replay sponsored by the Islands, Beaches, and Neighborhoods of Fort Myers Maddie McDaniel segment.
Yeah, one of the talented freshmen just goes right around the defense and then showing she could dish it too. That was pretty. Leaves her feet, and to her classmate Joyce Edwards, great composure, getting to the other side of the rim. Some impressive minutes for those two. Coach Staley has to like what she's seeing. She doesn't like what she's seeing right now. I'm not sure what's upsetting her, but freshmen have played well today.
That is a dynamic duo moving forward, McDaniel and Edwards. Trying to save it, goes into the hands of South Carolina. Tessa Johnson pulls it back. Edwards now. Nice feed into Fagan.
This is probably not a team you want to save that ball against. I mean, you just kind of lead them right into a transition layup. Good hustle, though. It's a tough opponent to do that against.
Definitely appreciate the effort. Ryan wraparound off the leg of Fagan. 14 on that shot clock. The other thing about South Carolina, we've been talking about it a bit, was trying to replace Old Reliable and Camila Cardozo, right? That you could always count on her to get your buckets, get your rebounds, but the balance of scoring this afternoon has been really impressive from South Carolina.
Yeah, everyone has gotten involved.
Ryan, a lot of dribbling. She's got to go with it. This did catch the bottom of the rim, apparently. Now the three able to go. Kenzie Hare hits another one.
That's one of the best looks from three, off of an offensive rebound. Nobody in her zip code, but South Carolina can just answer so quickly.
Sanaya Fagan down low. And a timeout called by Iowa State. 4:53 to go in the game. South Carolina 66, Iowa State 34 on Thanksgiving Day.
Adams.
66-34, Dawn Staley's Gamecocks rolling against Iowa State on Thanksgiving Day. Ready to hoop it up. Final 4:53 of this fourth quarter. And another turnover. 18 turnovers today from Iowa State. Joyce Edwards running the floor. She's got a game high 13.
I mean, the South Carolina train just keeps on coming. And there are a lot of conductors aboard the train. Defense to offense. There has not been much let up today.
Tanky running out of time there, able to get rid of it. 9 on the shot clock. Crooks was fouled. Fagan thought she had a clean block. Instead, it's foul number 4. So Crooks will go to the line. Crooks with 11 points. She's just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. Makes the first. Rebound short of a double-double for Crooks. And Crooks checks out. Lily Taulale checks in.
And I thought Crooks had a really nice response in the second half. I thought the defense was all over her in that first half. I think she maybe had 1 free throw, and then she was able to find some better looks and just stay within herself in the second half.
Here's a 3, and it's in and out. The Blue Hawk couldn't go. Foul and 1. South Carolina just relentless.
I mean, just looking at the balance we talked about Fagan now up to 12 points. Joyce Edwards, the freshman, is actually leading them in scoring today with 13, and then a bunch of other players with 6 points, 7 points. Really hard to figure out who to key in on when you're game planning and scouting for this Gamecocks team.
Going to lead to better things for South Carolina, too. This balance, not relying on just one person. But if they play this defense all year long, man, Hansford off the glass. Almost coast to coast, missed the layup. And here come the Cyclones.
Both teams are still playing really hard in this game, despite what the scoreboard might read.
Two top teams in the country. And number 4 in South Carolina. It's the first time they haven't been number 1 in a really long time. When we talked to Dawn Staley before the game today, she goes, well, I mean, maybe we don't have the target on our back anymore because we're not number 1. And we both looked at each other and we went, you still have a target on your back.
And there's that balanced scoring. Edwards, she gets a nice round of applause. The freshman leading with 13. Fagan as well. And then a bunch of guards in the mix. Raven Johnson knocked down a couple of shots from the outside after a slow start to the season percentage-wise.
Well, I think Chloe Kitts has only been on the floor for 14 minutes. 3 off the back of the iron. Tanky got it back. I mean, this South Carolina team is deep, too. Returned a ton of players from last year, but they average 37 points a game from their bench. Down low again, blocked away.
Yeah, I mean, Dawn Staley really could have 2 starting lineups. It was the same concept last year. Most of the Gamecock players average about 18 to 20 minutes a game. Nobody's putting up 30 or 40 minutes a game.
How about that block from Full Wiley? Bree Hall running the floor. Taulale held up. It'll be a jump ball, and it will stay with South Carolina.
And still credit to Iowa State. I mean, they, as we said, it was a tough day to have to face South Carolina. You could imagine they were not happy with dropping that game last week, and they just came out on another level as they continue to pour it on. That time, Ashlyn Watkins, another talented weapon for this group.
Right on your average of 18 minutes a game. When you talk about football teams these days and how you like to run the 2 running backs so that one running back doesn't get more than the next, so it keeps your other guys fresh. I mean, it's the same sequence for South Carolina, having those 2 starting lineups essentially. They're running 12 deep today. Good ball fake by Sydney Harris. Her shot not good, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can really see that late in the game because this group running out here right now is like playing like they just started the game. They don't look fatigued at all.
Fagan was left wide open. Full Wiley takes the 3. Come up on a minute to go. Better days for Iowa State, no doubt. There's a walk from Sydney Harris. Iowa State still has a date with Iowa in state. That's always a big game that they're looking forward to, December 11th. Then they have to go to UConn and play against the Huskies on the 17th. It's no easy pickings for Iowa State.
No, but I think they'll get better from this. They're a young core led by a couple of really talented sophomores, and then, of course, Emily Ryan. Just a tough day for her. South Carolina really pressured her at the top.
She did get the 1 assist, so she's on the board there. There's a 3. Just to finish things off on this Thanksgiving. They're ready for a feast over on that South Carolina sideline. We've been feasting for the better part of this afternoon. Tanky gets it to the corner. Hansford almost. She's still looking for her first 3 of the season. First 3 is a Cyclone. And South Carolina can just dribble this one out. We asked about the response from South Carolina after having their 43-game winning streak snapped, and I think you got the answer you wanted.
pretty resounding one on all fronts for the Gamecocks.
76-36, your final score. Bill Fenley, Don Staley exchanging pleasantries on this Thanksgiving. It was all Gamecocks this afternoon in Fort Myers. Game 1 of 2 for them in this Fort Myers tip-off. That was a blast. Happy Thanksgiving, Kevin.
Happy Thanksgiving, Jeff. Really fun to work with you and really impressive stuff for South Carolina, and wishing Iowa State best of luck along the way as well.
For Kim Adams and our entire crew in Fort Myers, I'm Jeff Levering saying so long. It was South Carolina 76, Iowa State 36. Send it out to Mike Hill, Los Angeles after just a couple of moments. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, everybody.